everyone. Welcome back. It's Dawn, and I am taking up a very interesting challenge today. I saw a piece that was done by RhinoArt on the This Little Piggy Facebook page, and I did a practice piece. I'll put the picture up so that you can see what I'm trying to replicate or do my own version of or what have you. This person has no process video, but they sort of explained what they did. They gave the colors that they used. And I did one using traditional bloom recipe paints, and it did not come out very well at all. It didn't crack, even though it wasn't covered when it dried, but I made a lot of mistakes. And having done one now, I have figured out, I think, where my mistakes were, and I'm going to try to do it again. This time using the no house paint bloom recipe, because I am using a traditional cell activator. 1 part oxide black from Amsterdam to 3 parts Australian Floetrol. And that will be applied right at the black line and blown out over the colors. So what RhinoArt did, and I apologize, I don't know what your real name is. I don't know if you're male or female. I just know that the piece that you did was amazing, and I want to recreate it and have it for myself. So what they did was they used black acrylic and painted the cross and let that dry. So this is dry. And then they used this little piggy ball gown up close. And then a softer gold. They used Master's Touch. I'm using Amsterdam Light Gold. Next, behind that. And then this little piggy Nightfall on the outside. I'm using a black pillow up close. And then I'm going to fill in with just white to blow out over. And I'll blend it a little bit so it'll go from black to gray to white. So bear with me while I get this part down. And I want this actually really quite thin. I don't want a lot of this. I'm making a mess here. I know that's nothing new, but I didn't put gloves on. So anyhow, I just want to get down a little thin layer of some black pillow here. And again, this is the no house paint recipe. So this doesn't have any house paint in it. This is just my gloss gel medium and American Floetrol with Amsterdam oxide black. I'm using a spatula to put down the ball gown, and that's going just outside of the cross. All right, so that is the ball gown. And then the gold I'm not using very much of at all. Now this I can have and do want to have quite a lot of. We are ready for cell activator, and what I'm going to do is lay down a section and then go ahead and blow it out. Ready? And this cell activator is freshly mixed. I'm putting a good amount in so that I don't have to stop and refill it. Okay, here we go. I think I will do this lower portion. And I'm pouring this right on the line, not on top of the ball gown. I'm wanting it to touch the black. So here we go. Oh, I think that went so much better. And I want to push this back. I don't care really how much cell activator gets back in here. I'm fine with that. Oops. Shut it off on myself. Now they did a much better job at getting a defined line with their cell activator than I'm doing. And it's okay because I can do a lot of cleanup while this is still wet. I'm already loving this so much more than that first attempt. Final line. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I think this will spin out very well. So I'm going to do a little cleanup on the cross. A little. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to worry about it. Just because there's a lot of touch-up that I can do once it's fully dry. But yeah, this is significantly nicer, and I was able to get it all the way out to the edges. I love it. It's good. It's good. All right, so clean up. All right, so I'm going to give her a little spin, see if anything is moving. I would like to get all of my color out to cover the black. If it doesn't cover, I'm fine with it, but I would like to have that happen. And with this, you really can't tilt because then you'll throw everything in the center off. Am I moving? I can't really tell. Not throwing off a lot of paint, so it may not be moving much. This top is. So maybe if I offset it a little bit, not too much because I don't want to throw it off. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So I just have to watch this top area carefully. Giving a teeny bit harder spin. Just watching it closely, making sure that it's not doing anything in the wrong areas. I don't think it's going to go off like I'd like it to. I'm going to try to give it a little bit of a blow off to see if that helps. Because these sides came off a little in the centers. There, I'm actually okay with this. That gave me enough coverage to make it not so stark in those areas that didn't go over well. And then I can just paint or put a frame on it. I don't want to spin it anymore because I don't want my cross to get wonky. It's already gotten a little bit crazy here. Lost some of my definition. And that was from the spinning. So I'll bring you in for a close-up, a flyover. And then I'll bring you back when it's dry. And then I might even hold on to it long enough to do the touch-ups and get it varnished so that you can see the finished piece. We'll see. All right, here we go. Kind of an awkward piece. It's a 16 by 20 canvas, so getting it into the frame is difficult all at once. But definitely can see the gorgeous sparkle. And the ball gown looks white now, but it will dry a creamy golden color. So it's really going to be sparkly once it has a finish on it. When it dries, it won't be as sparkly. I love this effect here. But once I have a finish on it, it will come back up again. And this doesn't look too bad, and this should dry good right here where I blew it out over the edge. And here as well, because there's some sparkle in it. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with my second attempt. And I'll bring you back when it's dry. This is the dried result. And this is after I touched up the black lines and evened out the cross. And I have two things to say about this piece. first is that I love it. I love how it came out. I'm very happy with it. And I'm very excited to get it sealed in. I haven't decided yet exactly how I'm going to seal it, but I'm thinking this calls for a nice satin finish. So I will make that decision and get it sealed. And the second thing that I have to say is, wow, RhinoArt, this was a challenge. This was so much harder to do and to get right than I expected. Generally, when I take on a challenge, I look at it as, I can do this. I can do this. I can do anything. And then when I get into it, that's when I realize, oh my goodness, it was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But, I mean, the cells are beautiful. Really came out very nice. I do love it. I think it's very special. And thank you for watching. Thank you for going through this process with me once again. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to get another video up possibly before the weekend is out, if not early next week. I hope you're having a great start to the new year, and I will catch up with you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.